MrBeast fired these former members, and these are the reasons why. Let's start with the most infamous and controversial firing with Ava, FKA Kris Tyson. I'm not going to talk about their whole backstory and history on the MrBeast channel, like those awful video essay channels that spend an hour talking about the history of someone. I'm not like them. You guys all know the history of Ava. Let's get into it. They got fired after they were exposed for inappropriately messaging minors on Discord for years, way before their gender transition. They were in a group chat with multiple minors and were sending very inappropriate messages to them. They also supported and bought inappropriate art from a disgusting artist. Now, when they were exposed, they made a terrible statement where they didn't even acknowledge the accusations and just said they would be taking a break and leaving the MrBeast channel to focus on their family and mental health. They took no accountability. It's just an awful statement that they made. They also made more tweets claiming they never groomed anyone and it was just edgy jokes and dark humor. Yeah, edgy jokes like supporting and buying inappropriate and maybe illegal art from a disgusting and definitely should be investigated artist. Yeah, it's very funny and very edgy humor. Also, you're saying these edgy jokes to minors, not people your own age, but minors. Ava was just trying to save what little reputation they had left, and it honestly made it worse by them denying they were grooming and saying it was all just edgy jokes. MrBeast, shortly after the allegations against Ava came out, made a statement stating that after doing enough research into the allegations, he's seen enough to fire and remove Ava from the company. Ever since being fired from MrBeast, Ava has gone dark on most platforms except YouTube, where they have a channel and upload videos regularly. They mostly do reaction videos and mainly react to MrBeast videos, which is really weird and embarrassing. They're watching their old friends have fun while they're just stuck at home watching them. And they're also trying to grow their reaction channel. It's very desperate and also disgusting. They shouldn't be allowed to be on YouTube. They should be banned from every platform like EDP. Now, Dawson, aka Dogpack, a YouTuber who also used to work for MrBeast mainly behind the scenes, was fired after being difficult to work with. In a leaked audio, he was being fired by the COO of MrBeast, and Dawson was trying his hardest not to get fired and was pleading to have another chance.
What do you think they were saying?
Well, because you're trying to fire me, and I want to work at this company.
I'm the CEO of this company. If I'm talking, don't interrupt.
I've been trying to get to this point of working on MrBeast for a long time. Can I please have a second chance?
This is a very embarrassing leaked audio because it makes Dogpack look like a loser and a pathetic little man after he made multiple videos trying to expose MrBeast for being a fraud and a sociopath, which was all debunked and turned out to be completely false. Dogpack was just trying to capitalize on the MrBeast is a terrible person trend, which came out after the Ava Kris Tyson allegations. But Dogpack wasn't the only one trying to capitalize on this trend. An old employee of MrBeast, Jake, aka Jake the Viking, who first left on good terms and seemed that there was no bad blood between him and MrBeast until the whole Ava allegations came out. That's when Jake the Viking came out and tried to accuse MrBeast of knowing this whole time that Ava was a PDF file and that MrBeast was covering for Ava. People then were calling out Jake the Viking for waiting so long to expose MrBeast. If Jake knew about Ava and MrBeast, why didn't he expose them when he got fired? That's right, he got fired. We all thought Jake quit because he wanted to grow his own channel, but allegedly he was fired because he was asking contestants who won cash prizes for money. That's pretty sad and pretty embarrassing. Maybe MrBeast should have paid him a little bit more so he shouldn't be asking contestants for money. But also, these are just allegations that a former contestant said. But if it's true, then Jake the Viking should just stay quiet about all these allegations because he's clearly just trying to get some clout off of this whole situation. Because why didn't he just expose Ava and MrBeast years ago? There was no reason for him not to unless the allegations he's making aren't true and he's just trying to profit off the whole MrBeast is a terrible person trend. But Jake was hiding a dark secret because it was revealed that Jake's brother-in-law, who used to be in the MrBeast videos, is a registered offender, and Jake was kind of forced to respond to the whole revelation about his brother-in-law, and he admitted that his brother-in-law is an offender and that he knew this whole time, and he was also trying to defend his brother-in-law. His statement was completely awful. His whole credibility was shattered because how is it that he knew about his brother-in-law being an offender but then was attacking MrBeast for the same thing? Like, how stupid is this guy? Another former MrBeast member who was fired and whose credibility should be questioned as well is Sneako. Sneako worked for MrBeast years ago and didn't last long. He only appeared in one video because he let his ego get to him and was hard to work with, so MrBeast fired him, and now Sneako still has an ego and is still toxic, if not even more toxic. But he's harmless. He's just doing rage bait content and clip farming to get attention. Like him saying that Cuties, a controversial, disgusting Netflix movie about little kids, is a great movie and one of his favorites. I don't really believe that. I think he was just trying to get some attention, just rage baiting. He just wants to be a clone Walmart version of Andrew Tate. Subscribe for part 2 with even more former MrBeast members.